5 minutes after 9 o'clock. It's time for Veterans News. Hank Whittier is not in the studio. Sitting in the captain's seat is Robert Wood. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning. Good to be here, sir, and thank you for letting us come in and harass you some. Larry, we got a few things that are going on today, so we're going to start out with Terry Bavard with the SO, please.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey,
Good
Robert,
morning,
how
Terry.
are y'all?
Doing fine. How about you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you very much for allowing me the honor of calling in. Unfortunately, the law enforcement does have one casualty for the week. That casualty is police officer Jason Ellis. Jason was with the Bardstown Police Department out of Kentucky. Jason's end of watch was May the 25th of 2013. He was 33 years old, has spent 7 years with that agency. Jason was actually killed in an ambush. He was shot and killed while removing debris from a roadway that they believe was placed there just for the purpose of creating the ambush. He is survived by his wife, 2 sons, mother, stepfather, and 2 sisters. And that's all we have.
Well, Terry, that's unfortunate to hear that. You as a law enforcement officer and myself as retired know these things do occur.
Yes, sir, they do.
Unfortunately, our society has got a warped sense of humor.
Yep, they do.
All right, Guy, thank you for calling in, and best of luck. Keep it between the ditches.
Yes, Robert, thank you for having us call in.
All right, bud.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, we'll go with our military casualty, if you don't mind, sir.
Okay, good morning. Specialist Christopher R. Drake, 20 years old, of Tikva, Louisiana, died May 26 in Bagram, Afghanistan, of injuries sustained when his vehicle was attacked by a rocket-propelled grenade. He was assigned to the 1084th Transportation Company, 165th Combat Support Sustainment Battalion, 139th Regional Support Group, Reserve, Louisiana. If you want to send condolences or want any more information, please, telephone number is 866-275-8176. I'll repeat that, 866-275-8176. God bless him and his family.
Thank you, sir. Is there any other notables at this time that we need to bear in mind, too?
There's one Army casualty in my group especially, and his name is Roosevelt Rhymes Jr.
Sorry, cutting out.
Okay. I didn't know the mic wasn't on.
Yeah, I know. It's funny switch. It's on now, yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
Try it again.
Everybody to realize that we lost one of our very own at VFW Post 7193. His name is Roosevelt Rhymes Jr., and they're having his homegoing ceremony at the church over on 27th Avenue, 1000 block, the new church that used to be there. Yeah. It's, the name of the church escapes me right now, but anyway, they're having it at 11 o'clock on Saturday. So those of you who knew Roosevelt, we ask that you come and be a part of that homegoing ceremony.
Well, we're sorry to hear that for the family, and hoping the best everything. Is there anything else that we need to bring out at this time, guys? If not, Larry?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved.
Okay, we're back, and people of Marion County, we appreciate you listening to us on Veterans Helping Veterans, and if anybody would like to, they're welcome to call in at any time to talk to us. But we got some interesting characters here today. Frontline Ministries, Point Man Ministries, should I say? Everybody says Frontline, don't they? Or I'd try to, but it's Point Man Ministries, their home base. And Larry, you want to talk about it just a little bit and tell them what you are?
Well, Point Man has been doing really great here lately. We got people on board. We meet at the Ritz every Monday night at 7 p.m. Any vets want to come by, you're welcome to come by. We have a little prayer and pizza night, and we have a good discussion on the Bible and how things work with that. The only other thing we're doing now, of course, we're involved in the Veterans Treatment Court.
Yeah.
As mentors there. And every Sunday we have a church service at the VFW home in Fort McCoy at 4 p.m.
Fantastic. Y'all are just busy as the dickens. Y'all looking
busy.
I understand y'all are looking for food out in that forest area?
Yeah, we had we're pretty much out now. We had a food bank going for a while, but my church, First Baptist Church of Salt Springs, has it now, so we've been basically just sending people over there for food.
Well, we hope you can find somebody to help support it out that way, and if something we can do to help you, we will.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
You brought Carl with you, I see. And Carl, you'd like to make any comment? Huh? Yes, it's live. You're on, buddy. Trust
God
me,
for
you're
that
on.
I just want to maybe just say a little bit more about Point Man, if I may. Point Man Ministries is a non-denominational ministry. We reach out to veterans of all eras. It was founded by a man named Chuck Dean back in the 80s. We provide all types of services in all categories. If you're facing any type of situation that you're having a hard time with, please call Larry or myself, and we'll help you. We'll point you in the right direction. We'll walk point for you. That's what we do. It's a tremendous program, a tremendous group of people, and we're here for all veterans of all eras.
What branch of service are you in, Carl?
I was in the Marine Corps.
In what era?
1967 through 1975.
Oh, you were over in Nam area.
Yeah, Vietnam, 1968.
And
the big party.
Yeah, that's enough.
My relief. I was out there in 67.
In the bite.
It's okay.
Don, you were saying that you were over there in 67?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice place to be at that time, you know. And you guys ran into a little bit of trouble up there at Don Ha and Phu-Bai and those areas.
Yes.
I thought that Phu-Bai was something, but they kept referring to the Citadel or the castle down there.
Yeah, that's
I said,
Waste
where the
City.
heck is that place? We found out.
The hard way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's hard to believe that the time has gone by that fast.
Yeah.
How many years ago that was?
It's been a while.
As far as I'm concerned, a lifetime ago, and that's the way I want to keep
you
it.
You got it.
But, Larry, you were over there in that area too, wasn't you? And what branch?
I was Army, and I spent 3 separate tours over there, 68, 69, 70, 71, my last two, primarily up in 2 Corps area.
So everybody involved in Point Man Ministry is military background?
Has military background, yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily combat, but
That's right,
military.
yeah.
But we thank you all very much for supporting that part.
Yeah. Well, Point Man's been going back to Vietnam for quite a number of years on mission trips. And 4.5 years ago, I was able to go back over there. And I didn't want to go at first.
No.
It was...
None of us want to go back over there.
They asked me, you want to go? And I said, well, I lost nothing but friends over there, and do I want to take that 19-hour airplane ride again? But next thing I would know, I was going, and I said, Lord, I don't want to do this. And he said, "Man, get on the plane, boy." It was a fantastic trip. There are churches we support over there. We build homes for a lot of really poor people. And one fascinating story about that, in the Trang, which has always been a beautiful beach city.
Yes.
Met the owner of the hotel. He was a retired NVA 2-star general. Now, 40 years ago, I'd have got a Silver Star for killing him.
You ain't wrong.
But he took me to his house and we chatted. We didn't talk about the war. We just chatted.
Good.
He had his portrait on the wall, and it was really unique.
Well, that's an interesting thing to talk about there.
So, Larry, we had a 2-star general running a 1-star hotel.
Yeah. 2-star. Actually, it was probably a 2-star hotel. It was pretty
Well,
nice.
he had to equate the stars.
Even had air conditioning. So
Yeah.
Would that make it a 3-star then over there?
No, that would not be 3 stars in that location.
Yeah. But,
Anyway.
But when the Trang, I mean, is a beautiful beach city. Vietnam is a beautiful country.
Oh, yeah.
The only other interesting thing, when we were we had about a 20-passenger bus, or 7 of us, and we're going over to Dalat on a lane-and-a-half road, and the vehicle breaks down in the mountains out there. I'm looking up in the jungle up there, and I'm thinking,
And
Charlie's
pucker,
up there. And Charlie's up there, yeah.
Yeah, pucker factor went up extremely high.
Yeah. But they had pictures of me going down with a water bottle in the waterfall, getting water.
Looking around.
Getting water for the radiator because the vehicle overheated.
Oh, I see.
But beautiful country.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people misconstrue exactly how beautiful Vietnam actually was. We unfortunately took out a lot of their greenery with some chemicals.
It's back now.
It is all the way
back,
back. Well, we took out a major part of it, let me clue you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We're brought to you today by Roberts' Funeral Home and Cemeteries. Can you tell us about it just a little bit?
Yeah, Roberts Funeral Home has been a big supporter of this program and everything, and a supporter of vets, and they have 24-hour assistance, a caring, knowledgeable staff, and they're a full-service facility, a funeral home that will accommodate your needs and requests. And I have an itemized list of prices, and they have over 120 years in our community, and we appreciate it. We hope you don't have to go to them very soon, but if you do, think about Robert's Funeral Home. It would be great.
Good. And what about our new car dealer, Lincoln of
Ford
Ocala?
Lincoln of Ocala. Their goal is to ensure that they are one of the best Ford and Lincoln dealers in Florida. They offer a great selection of new and used cars, financing, lease, and specials, parts repair and service for Lincoln and Ford. You can also stop by Village Ford in Bellevue also. But they've been a big supporter of this in the past, and all veterans. And maybe if you're a veteran, then maybe they'll give you even a little bit better discount.
Well, they've got some good incentives if you're a veteran wanting to buy a car, whether it be new or used, at their locations. Now, the location down in Bellevue is a brand new store, and they're supposed to be having excuse me, they're supposed to be having a grand opening the latter part of this coming month, I think. It's been pushed off a couple of times because of some complications in their building, but everything looking good. They're working there now, and go down and see them, or go over and see them. If you're in the villages, go up to see them, and very good people to work with. Also brought to us by St. Leo University of Ocala, approved for Veterans Educational Training GI Bill, and participating member of the Yellow Ribbon Program. Why St. Leo? They're flexible, they're convenient, and personal attention from the start to the finish, and they're affordable academia, and they're excellent schools, colleges. If you're interested, I, being a alumni from there, will tell you they support veterans and law enforcement personnel very well. Larry, let me get one other thing going on. Is there anything that you would like to comment as far as your involvement this time for your organization?
Well, other than the funeral that we have to attend, and like I said, I couldn't think of the church's name, but now that I remember, it's Draw All Men Ministries, and it's out on 27th Avenue where the old theater used to be. They acquired that building now.
They acquired the old theater.
And you're right, the old theater on 27th Avenue. That has to occur, and so it's going to be at 11 o'clock, so we're asking all people who knew Roosevelt to come on out and celebrate with us his homegoing. Also, I'd like to remind everybody that the community outreach for Rhema Missionary Baptist Church out there in Bellevue, Florida, the address is 10545 Southeast 58th Avenue, is still doing its food pantry, and it's open to the public, of course. And the days that they are open are Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We'd like everybody who needs food, clothing, coming out to our pantry. Once again, it's Rhema Missionary Baptist Church. The address is 10545 Southeast 58th Avenue, which is also known as Baseline Road.
Yes.
And the phone number there, write it down, get ready, 352-777-3416. Once again, it's 352-777-3416. Also, we'd like to remind everybody that the Bright Side Spiritual Singers of Tallahassee, Florida is going to be at the Mount Moriah Missionary Baptist Church on July 20th. Now, that seems like it's a long way off, but it's really right around the corner. July the 20th is on a Saturday.
As you get older, it comes up faster.
And it does come up real fast.
Yeah.
But the Bright Side Spiritual Singers is a well-known group. They have, just go and enjoy. Anyway, the tickets are $10 each. And there will be a TV giveaway there, but you got to be present to win. And so make sure that you get your ticket and get your stub in the box. Remember, it's the Bright Side Spiritual Singers of Tallahassee, Florida, and it's at Saturday, July the 20th at 7 p.m. at the Mount Moriah Missionary Baptist
Church.
Church.
All right, hold tight for just a second. We got a call come in, and go ahead, caller.
I'd just like to say, it sounds like we got a lot of Marines in the studio today, and
how can you tell that?
Well, I think you gave your colors away by declaring your affiliation with the Marine Corps, and I'm a son of a Marine that I was wearing starched sateens probably at the age of 6, and I had already gone through paratroop training at the Illinois State Fairgrounds. I was already going on their rigging, and as a baseball player, I had military alignment and spit shine spikes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was the son of a Marine Corps infantryman from the Korean War, and myself at age 18 went into the Marine Corps in 1977. Have much respect for all veterans, and had a lot of compassion for what the Americans went through in Vietnam. I think you guys saw hell. You won't say that. I'll say that for you. I think some of the battles would have given World War II a run for their money, if not more.
We know so.
But I just wanted to say that I'm a John F. Kennedy Democrat. I'll still reach out and clip you in the jaw. And like you told the Cubans, get those Russian warheads off this island. And if you don't, and you decide to fire them at us, I'll be right here in my nation's capital with my family. So remember that when you shoot at my country. I'm not running. I would like to just make a quick comment about Benghazi, the 3 former sailors that decided to become corporate security guards, bodyguarding an American ambassador in Benghazi. The distance from one location to Tripoli is 416 miles. Nautical miles by air, it's 361. The embassy was attacked. The consulate, not even a recognized consulate, was attacked at 8 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, the ambassador's been missing. 4 U.S. Army, nothing against Army people, working out of the U.S. Embassy in Tripoli, not with official or diplomatic passports, but as trainers that were attached to train their military. Had they been dispatched to take on, there were 60 combatants left. The 3 Navy SEALs did do a good job of killing the enemy. They reduced it from 120 to 60 survivors. Those 60 surviving attackers were still there. So these 4 Special Forces trainers begged the current administration to go over there. And I don't know about you guys. I was a pretty tough Marine, and I love my Marines, and I think they could have handled it, and that will lead me to my final observation. But those 4 soldiers, had they been dispatched, they were not recognized by the Libyan government. That could have been declared a low level of a declaration of war. You have to be recognized by that host government. They also had to get air authority to fly over there. Even if with all that disregarded, for them to take on that many combatants, to look for somebody that's been missing for 3 hours, and had that mission failed, that would have made Americans look worse. I'll just close with this from one Marine to a few other Marines listening. We need to let Marines guard embassies. We don't need corporations or corporate security guards or Navy SEALs. American Marines have been guarding embassies successfully for over 100 years, and I did the job, and most of my buddies were grunts, and I kept my foot up some of their butts, and I was a good Marine, and I love you all, but let's let Marines do that job. Let's let the corporations do their job, but don't mix the two. Let's get back to basics, and let soldiers and Marines peel potatoes. Let's feed ourselves. Let's do it. Let's go back to old school. So anyway, bless y'all.
We appreciate your feelings very rapidly on that, and a lot of us have no doubt in my mind that given the opportunity, we would have had more people there in a heartbeat, whether it had been Marines or Army or otherwise, or we could at least delivered something to let them know that we were there. But we thank you for calling in. Larry, it's time for a little bit of break. And
okay, we'll take a break and be right back.
Life's journey has many ups and downs, but you can take comfort in the knowledge that Robert's Funeral Home is here to serve you and your family with loving care and dignity. The Roberts family has been providing their caring services since 1898 and offer traditional, custom, cremation, and veteran services. Pre-made arrangements are also available. Roberts Funeral Homes. Great funeral homes serve great people.
We may not have the kind of winters they have up north, but Florida weather can be still pretty rough on your ride, and Ford Lincoln of Ocala wants to save you money and time during their Restore Your Ride service event. Right now, you can drive into Ford Lincoln of Ocala, receive a free brake inspection, and if it's determined you need brake work, you can receive up to a $50 rebate on any Motorcraft brake service when you use your Ford service credit card. And if it's tires you need, Ford Lincoln of Ocala's Completely Satisfied Service Center can hook you up with up to $120 in rebates on any of the top brands backed by their low-price tire guarantee. So stop chasing all over town for this service and that service. Get it all done right, the right way, at the right place at Ford Lincoln of Ocala during their Restore Your Ride event. There's also great savings on Motorcraft batteries, wiper blades. You know, my dad used to say, don't wait till it's too late. Get it done now. Visit Ford Lincoln of Ocala's Completely Satisfied Service Center, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, and Saturdays till 5.
Programming support for Veteran News is brought to you in part by St. Leo University's Ocala Center. Claim your future with a highly respected degree from St. Leo University. This year, St. Leo University proudly celebrates 40 years of educating military students and their families. St. Leo University's Ocala Center offers flexible bachelor's and master's degree programs designed for working adults. Classes are forming now. You can learn more about St. Leo University's convenient degree programs offered in Ocala, Lecanto, and Lake Sumter by visiting stleo.edu/Ocala. Don't get caught without your daily source of senior deals. Pick up your copy of the Senior Voice newspaper. It's your source for schedule and events tailored to seniors, with information you need, like a list of free events in the area. We even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company to you that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about them. For more information, call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223. And pick up your copy of the Senior's Voice at most any business up and down the 200 corridor. Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
This is a public notice. Local residents can now save thousands of dollars on their next car, truck, or SUV. It's not a tent sale, because no tent is big enough to hold this many cars. It's OcalaForSale.com. Say goodbye to sticker shock. OcalaForSale.com has thousands of vehicles with no stickers at all. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge, undercutting, less proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
This is Don with ABC Frederick's Appliance. Here's my daughter, Lena.
And hey everybody, it's Lena. You need to come down to ABC Frederick's Appliance on County Road 25, just over the railroad tracks in Bellevue, where you are treated right with the right products like Whirlpool, Maytag, Crosley, and Speed Queen. These are the new ones. Don't forget, we also carry used appliances that we warranty. ABC Frederick's Appliance does repairs too. Call us at 629-5181. ABC Frederick's Appliance on County Road 25, just over the railroad tracks in Bellevue. It's at 629-5181.
News Talk 1370, WOCA invites you to discover your full business potential. News Talk Radio is the perfect environment for your advertising. WOCA's News Talk format pinpoints information-hungry, better educated, high-income adults, so use us to talk to them. Call 732-8000, 732-8000. We're Ocala News Talk Radio. News Talk 1370, WOCA.
There ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
All right, 27 minutes before 10 o'clock. Let's rejoin Veterans News. And today your host is Robert Wood. Robert?
Thank you, Larry. WOCA and you are always good to us, sir. We appreciate your
Thank you.
Constant support.
Yes, it is called The Source.
Yeah.
The Source at 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
And
so,
if you want
and the spot that's hot, and they're going to give you everything they got. So stay tuned, folks.
And if you want to call in, the phone number is 622-9622. We'd be more than happy to talk to you. Larry, Curly, do you want to go ahead and finish up with your...
I just want to let everybody else know that the Queen 50 Large number 50 and also the Pride of Maddie number 138 is sponsoring a Black and White affair. This is going to be August the 16th, which is another couple of months away, but it's going to be on a Friday at 7 p.m. at the Holiday Inn Suites. And the donation for that is $40. Then involved with that, you're going to get dining, music, and entertainment. And they ask that you dress to impress because it is, after all, a Black and White affair. And if you want to get tickets to that, make sure that you see anybody from the Queen 50 Large number 50 or some people, some of the ladies from the Pride of Maddie number 138. And I would like for everybody to know once again that the first Tuesday is rapidly approaching. And it's going to be the 4th of June. Now, the Military Order of Purple Heart will be meeting at 11 o'clock at the Elks Lodge. The location is 702 Northeast 25th Avenue, which is almost right downtown Ocala. We start promptly at 10:30 for the new members or interested military personnel with the Military Purple Heart on their DD-214. So anybody interested in becoming a Military Order Purple Heart at Chapter 466, we ask that you be there at 10:30 so that we can process your paperwork and get you started on the right road. And at 11 o'clock, we will start promptly with our usual monthly meeting. Along with that meeting is also lunches served. So come on out and enjoy yourself. Any Military Order Purple Heart, remember that's one of the combat ribbons that you have to earn by getting shot or wounded or some kind of way you have to get hurt over in Vietnam and shed some of your blood. Not Vietnam, but any of the wars, you have to shed some of your blood in order to receive that. So it's called a combat decoration.
Well, Curly, let me do say this. I'm glad I can't be a member of your organization. I'm very proud to say that.
Okay.
And I'm sure there are quite a few others that say the same thing.
Yeah, but there's also quite a few who can say we are proud.
We are very proud of those guys.
We saw a lot of our people who did not make it, but some of us who did make it, we sometimes wonder, why. But anyway, we're understanding, of course, that God has a design on everybody's life, and if you didn't, over there, then you won't do it somewhere. So we're just going to be glad to be here. And remember, it's 11 o'clock sharp for the old members. And it's at the Elks Lodge, 702 Northeast 25th Avenue. Thank you.
Thank you, Curly. Let's go over, I think one of our sponsors is St. Leo College.
Yeah, St. Leo University of Ocala. It's approved for veterans education training. They're the GI Bill. They're a participating member of the Yellow Ribbon program. And why St. Leo? They're flexible and convenient. They're personal attention from start to finish. You go to a lot of these large schools and stuff, and you just become a number. Here, you're going to be afforded very personal attention. They are affordable, academic, and they are an excellent school.
Yeah, Carl. How about you talking about one of our other sponsors, Roberts' Funeral Home?
Thank you. Roberts Funeral Homes. I have a script here to read, but I'm just going to bypass that because I have personal experience with Roberts. This time last year, my father-in-law passed away, a World War II veteran. We had complications because he was down here visiting. We had to do his funeral up in upstate New York. However, Roberts Funeral was so accommodating, so compassionate. The people were just fabulous. The facilities are fabulous. They helped us to get his body cremated. They're just tremendous people there. Very personable. They're there to help us. They have a special heart for veterans. And I cannot say more about this company than that they're just a great company. They're a full-service, reputable facility. They've been in our community for 120 years, which doesn't mean a whole lot unless you've been served by them. They're fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
Well, that's great. Thank you for that. I'm sure Roberts is really standing up on top of that. I appreciate that. Also, we have Ford Lincoln of Ocala and now Bellevue. And Curly, tell us about it, because you own the Ford.
Of course I do, and I just want everybody to know that Ford Lincoln of Ocala is the desires to be the very best in Central Florida or even the entire state of Florida. And they offer a great deal of selection on great new and used vehicles. I shouldn't say used. I should say previously owned.
There you go.
Because that stuff is, once they go through it and certified as ready to be sold, it is fantastic. And listen, you have financing, have leasing, and you also have specials. They have a parts department and a repair and service department, bar none, because I've been keeping my old 2004 Ford as running sweet like a top. And I keep it serviced by Ocala Ford Lincoln of Ocala out there on Pine. So if you ever see me riding in there, you know it's either for service or just to stop by and say hi to the fellows, especially Steve Pelosi and John and some more of the other guys
there
out
you
there.
Go.
So yeah, we got a personal relationship going out there. And if you're in the Bellevue area or even in the villages, they have a new store going up. It's Village Ford in Bellevue, and it's a brand new facility, and they have not dedicated it to us yet, but we're almost sure because of some setback in the rain and some more problems. As soon as they we get the word, we're going to have a grand opening celebration out there, and we're all going to go out there and just enjoy. So look forward to it. But right now we're not sure of the date, but we're sure sometime maybe next month they're going to open it up and have a grand session out there.
There you go.
So, but Ford Ocala, can't find nothing better. Service department, top notch. Anything that they say, they'll back it up. So just go on out there. Veterans especially, go out there and just tell them, I'm a vet and I need a car. And they will see something out there, you'll see something that you like, and they'll make sure they're going to work hard to put you in it.
And then we got somebody here that helps you get out there to the service stores, too. His name is Steve. He loves to mess up his stepdaddy's truck. And Daddy has to take it back out there and get it serviced. Oops, yeah, my foot. Oops. Hey, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate everything. Carl, give us a little bit rundown back on the Point Man Ministry a little bit, if you would. Give us some of the people that you deal with that kind of gives us a thought what kind of people you work with.
Point Man Ministry addresses part of our human makeup that a lot of facilities don't. The VA is a wonderful place to go. I've been going there for years and years and years. And they have great psychological, mental, emotional help there. They also have great help for physical needs. But many, many times they completely ignore spiritual needs of the veteran. We're a threefold being. We're body, soul, and spirit. We need to address the spirit along with the other two. A lot of churches will address the spirit, but not the body or the mind. We need to address all three concurrently, together. This is what Point Man does. We encourage veterans to go get medical help, to go get psychological help, but we're there with the Word of God. We're there with the Word of truth. We're there with principles that are immutable, principles that have been used for centuries that have got positive results. The type of people that we meet are from all walks of life. we got ladies, gentlemen, their children, their wives. We reach out, and one reason why we reach out is not only because we're veterans, but because we've dedicated ourselves to serve the Lord in any capacity that we can. So we're just trying to love one another as Christ loved us, and that's pretty much it.
I appreciate that. And the other element that I want to bring out is that with y'all, you work with us at the Veterans Treatment Court, so you spend more time showing or hopefully showing them the light. Now, y'all have publications that you offer from various sundries, and one of them is Anger Management. And it's an extremely good book if you sit down and read this thing. And I'd like to pick up a few copies to have at our office if you get a chance to come by with some on that anger management. We'd love to have some. But just a thought, that's all. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, we have some other books, and I'm in the process of now trying to get hold of this lady again. She wrote a book. She's a VA psychologist. She worked out of St. Augustine for a while, but I understand she's in Gainesville now. But she wrote a book of Taming the Fire Within that is absolutely a fantastic book for veterans dealing with the PTSD issues. And we want to try to get some more books so we can get them out. And we have some other books. We're doing a Bible study on Monday nights there at Point Man at the Ritz, and we have anywhere from 15 to 25, 30 guys there and gals every Monday night. So.
That's good. That's great. Now, to bring you up to date also, we do have a golf tournament coming on, sponsored up here at Golden Ocala. It will be in October 18th and 19th. We're looking for sponsors, and Don Harrison, who is with Veterans Helping Veterans, is spearheading this, and we're going to have golfers that are blind out there, that are military personnel. We're going to have deaf and blind tennis players also. So we're going to have tennis matches along with the golf tournament, and those tennis matches are mostly for the ladies. But please consider joining us in anything else.
Yeah, can't imagine doing that blind. I can't hit a golf ball and got good vision.
And hit a tennis ball.
Yeah, I haven't played golf very often, but every time I do, my balls are always headed for the water for some reason.
Or a house or anything else.
Anywhere else, yes.
The other thing I'm going to bring out is they're going to have a bunch of displays available for you to see up there at Golden Ocala involving military. There's supposed to be a tactical command communications element coming in that will be really outstanding to watch or see, and then they are also going to have 2 Harrier jets, I understand, is going to be coming in. So these are all unique items. There's more things that will be happening, and just get a hold of us. We'll talk about it and help you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If you're interested in playing golf, they're $140 fees. For a foursome, you get up there, it's 4 times $140 to play up there on Golden Ocala. It's a very good quality golf course. If you've never played it, now's a chance that you can play on it. We have some trivia thoughts in mind. Larry, do you have anything, maybe trivia? I know I'm hitting you off the wall.
I can find one.
If you could try while I'm busy trying to help these other people. Now, we've talked about Point Man Ministry, but you haven't introduced yourself, Larry.
Okay. Well, my name is Larry Shook with Point Man Ministry. I've been involved in it for quite a long time now, but it's been a blessing here with having Carl on board, another guy, Ron Page, on board that was a Navy chaplain.
Don't forget Short Round.
and short round. Yeah,
Can't forget short round.
Yeah.
No.
Short round's back up in New York now, and he won't be back down here. But
well, he went up there, I understand, to get some things taken care of, and he started snowing on him when he got there.
As soon as he got there last month, as soon as he got up there, there was snow on the ground, and he put his house up for sale. And so he's, unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with him back down here in the fall anyway.
Now, your other counterpart in your point man ministry is Carl. Carl, introduce yourself a little bit.
Well, like I said, my name's Carl Olds, and I just want to share a very quick story. I stopped into a restaurant that I normally do not patronize. It's a restaurant here in Ocala, and there's a gentleman in front of me wearing all his Army garb. And before we take his order, I say to the lady behind the counter, "Treat this man well, for he's a hero." And it was Larry Shook. And he looks at me. He goes, "Oh, hey," and we said, welcome home, both being Vietnam veterans. Then he handed me a card, a point man card, and Larry says, "I serve a new commander, a different commander now." So we met. Some people say by accident. I say it was providential. And ever since then, we've done a lot of good things together. We've had a lot of fun. We've met a lot of people, reached out to a lot of people. It's been great. Within 10 minutes of talking with Larry, we're talking about his Purple Heart. I looked him square in the eye and says, "Larry, it's a head wound, isn't it?"
It is a head wound.
It was a head wound, yes. But anyway, point man, I just want to encourage anyone out there who wants to stop by at the Ritz, 7 o'clock Monday. We serve food. We serve the Word of God. It's a great fellowship, a lot of camaraderie. We really welcome you, and we need more people to participate who want to help us help others. So, thank you.
Well, I've been there several times at your meetings on Monday night, and believe me, there's a lot of participation. We appreciate everything that you do to help these guys. And hopefully we'll come up with a trivia question. If not, I've got one in the background.
I have one. I don't know the answer to it, though.
Well,
it looks like I have to sign up for something to get the answer.
Oh, well, we don't want to do that.
Do you want? Well, maybe when you know the answer.
Well, I've got a question.
You do have one. Okay.
Okay, I've got a question I will ask, but they got to call in first. I've got a $20 gift card from Walmart. If you want to call in to try for it, it's not a hard question. Okay, it really isn't. So use your imagination. You can't Google it by no means. So give me a call in between times. Curly, you got anything that you got going on this weekend, or did y'all have a good Poppy Day? And
oh yeah, we had a wonderful Poppy Day, and we just okay. Go ahead and take the call.
Okay, we got a caller. Come on, hello.
Hi, this is June.
Hey,
How
June.
Are you?
I'm doing well.
Good, I'm ready.
You ready
I'm
for
ready.
the question? Who said the buck stops here? Which president?
Roosevelt?
No. One more shot. Give it a try. Did we lose her?
I don't know. You still there, June?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
He's giving you another chance.
Now, I'm going to give you another chance, but that was not Roosevelt.
But you're very close.
Very close.
Buck stops here.
Quit Googling it. Quit Googling.
Okay, I give up.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, June, very much. I wish.
Okay, I'll let somebody else play.
There you go. See if I can get another caller that I'll probably have to come up with another question. Because they've already Googled that one, trust me. I've got another one now. I'll give it to you as soon as somebody calls in on it for a $20 gift card from Walmart. Anyway, go ahead, Carl. Curly, I'm sorry. I'm sitting here by Carl and...
Well, it's quite all right. I've been called a lot of other things, but
yeah, you have.
Yeah, so I don't mind.
I know you have, like me.
You see, I went through Marine Corps boot camp in Parris Island, South Carolina, and I want you to know that by the time I got out of there, I had been called so many other names I didn't know anything but
those.
But those.
You understand? We understand that quite well.
Words I never heard before, or describing me the way they describe me, you understand. But it was a wonderful experience, and I wouldn't take it for the world. I wouldn't take anything for it. But my initial goal was to go in and I was going to make a 20-year career out of it. But as you know, it just doesn't work the way
it doesn't work the way we
No.
want it to work. We have another caller. Go ahead. Hello.
Hello, this is Steve.
Hey, Steve. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Fine. What branch were you in, Steve?
I was not in the service.
Oh, shoot. Doggone it. Well, I've got a question for you. And actually, I'm going to ask the same question. Who is the president who said the buck stops here?
Okay, well, I have to be honest with you. I did Google it, and it was Truman.
Okay. All right. I will concede to it because my brain warped a gear again, and I couldn't come back up with the question I was originally. So I will see that you get the 20. I'll leave it here for Larry. And Steve, just let him get online and talk to you in just a few minutes, okay?
All right, thank you. I have a lot of respect for what you guys do.
Well, we thank you for listening in and let us know that you're out there.
Hold on, Steve. Let me speak to you off the air, okay?
All right.
All right. Go ahead, sir.
I was just telling you, my initial thing was to stay in for 20, 25, or 30 years, and so I went in with a gung-ho attitude, and nothing was going to turn me around, and all of that kind of thing. And then I went to my ITR and finished with that. Then I went to division. But division is a whole lot of things. You know, my first Marine division in California, and you're surrounded by Oceanside and a few other spots. But the main thing is to get to Los Angeles and then San Diego and just do a little touring.
Right.
Okay. And then once I went over to Vietnam, my first tour, and got back, well, they sent me to 2nd Marine Division, which is on the opposite coast. And then we started doing med tours and Caribbean tours, and I thought that was nice.
Those were nice areas to go into, without a doubt, sir.
So, I thought, well, this is going to be nice. And then they sent me back
to
do
20 and get out and have fun.
Yeah, but they sent me to 1st Marine Division again, where I became a weapons instructor and tactics instructor.
It's called glutton for punishment, weren't you?
Yeah. And eventually they just, I got disenchanted because they weren't giving me ample time to do my job, and they were just swooping them in and swooping them out. So I said, well, this is not going to be my fault, But anyway, I got disenchanted, so I got it after 8 years, 4 months, 21 days.
Well, we're glad you're home safe. But,
I am too. But
you're home
it took 2 tours to Vietnam before I finally decided, well, this is time to go now.
Well, some of us have been that way and some of us have been other ways, but we all made it back here, so that's great.
That is great.
Well, folks, we do appreciate everything, and again, just a reminder of Roberts' Funeral Home and Cemeteries here in Ocala. 24 hours assistance and caring knowledgeable staff. They're always available. They've been in here in the county for over 120 years. Also, Ford Lincoln of Ocala. Their goal is to be the best Ford and Lincoln dealer in Florida, and they offer great selection of new and pre-owned used cars.
Yes, pre-owned.
Or pre-owned cars. And they go out there and see Steve Pelosi and Tom and John and a whole bunch of them out there. They'll be glad to help you. There are some incentives for veterans being offered right now, and I'm sure they will be glad and happy to help you. Also, St. Leo College, University of Ocala, main office is in St. Leo, Florida. Being an alumni there, they're approved for veterans educational training. Member of a Yellow Ribbon program, and they're flexible and convenient and personal attention. And any other comment y'all would like to make, Larry?
Yeah, we haven't talked bad about Hank the whole time.
I've been trying to be nice to him.
Usually he's dogging us,
bad mouth.
And we haven't talked bad about him.
Go ahead, sir. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
Yeah.
He will get you back.
He will get you back. He will get you back.
So be careful when you start using him.
But at least Bob the Stump is not here just to try to steal Hank's shoe.
That's unreal. And Bob he's a wonderful guy. Don't misunderstand us. We love to have fun with him, but he is a unique little individual.
Ooh, he is unique.
And love.
I just want to give a shout out to Judge McCoon and the entire staff with the Veterans Court Outreach Program. It's just been tremendous.
Well,
these people, we've about 15 to 20 people working together. They spend hours trying to help put together a strategy that would best benefit our veterans. So thank you, Judge. Thank you, Peter, Ingram. Thank you all.
I was about to sneeze. I'm sorry, sir. But we're glad to have that information. And Larry, I think we're going to close a little early today. And thank you, folks, for listening, and appreciate it, sir.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala. ABC News Now. I'm Karen Chase. A negative blip in the heartbeat of the job market. The number of people filing first-time jobless claims was up 10,000 last week, which analysts say could be a sign that layoffs have increased. The numbers are also consistent with steady hiring. FBI investigators are searching for the author of rice-and-laced letters to New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg and his gun control group in D.C. The postmark says Shreveport, Louisiana. Bloomberg says he will not be intimidated. Freedom could come tomorrow for an Arizona woman in a Mexican prison whose family says she was framed on phony drug smuggling charges. Her lawyer says he's confident.